Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back once again to Let's Play Skyrim, where previously we're making our way towards Ivarstead. Yeah, that is the name of the town, so that we can ascend the steps up the throat of the world and have a chit-chat with the Greybeards. However, on our way there, we investigated one of the magical beacony things that can unlock a treasure chamber somewhere back in Silent Moon's camp, I think it was. Inigo and Strahd seem to have gotten a bit confused, pathfinding-wise. They're back there somewhere. I'm gonna just carry on now and hope that they figure life out. Because... yeah, yeah, I don't know. Oh, Strahd's here now. We're just missing Inigo, it seems. Right, okay, buckler equipped, good. Let's keep moving, because it's cold out here, and it would be a good idea to get somewhere warmer. I think Ivarstead might be a little bit warmer, at least. But we start bloody freezing to death, and then I have to go through all the faff. Ivarstead this way, here we go. Of having to build a campfire and stuff to warm up, and it's just annoying. It's just annoying having to do all that, you know. We are very cold. Okay, yeah, we're probably not going to make it all the way there at this rate, but never mind, we'll try. It's a shame that running doesn't warm you up in this game. Hello, what's that? Just an interesting little obelisk thing. Cool. I feel like sprinting at least should definitely warm you up, but never mind. We're cold enough that now the screen has gone a bit blurry. There's someone walking around up there. Oh, there's some horses. It's a Stormcloak camp, isn't it? You've got a map with a dagger stuck in it. Somewhere near Winterhold. Ivarstead this way. Also Riften this way. Because, of course, we do need to get back to Riften to hand in a couple of Thieves Guild jobs and begin the next one as well. Which is going to start with a meeting with Maven Blackbriar herself. That was quite a while ago, it feels like now. It was a bloody long time ago, in fact. But our little trip around Skyrim has taken it's taken a while, going all the way to Solitude and back again, and all the shenanigans that have happened along the way. It takes bloody ages to get anything done in this game when you're not fast travelling everywhere. We are now freezing. Okay. Alright, fine. I give in. It's time to build a campfire, isn't it? How does one do that? It's been a while. Wow, we can harvest wood. We can build a campfire. Do we have any firewood? If I bet you anything, if we do have it, and I've given it all to Inigo, who is no longer here because he's stuck somewhere. That probably is what's going on here. Yep, I would say it probably is, unless Strahd's got it.
Fine! Strahd play horsey yet again!
Does Strahd have firewood? Strahd does not. Okay. Fairly safe to assume then. I think that Inigo's got the firewood if we've got any at all, which means I'm going to have to go and harvest some fucking firewood. Chop deadwood, I suppose. Five pieces of deadwood. Strahd found an extra one. Well done, Strahd. Well done. Good man. Did Inigo catch up while we were waiting? No, of course not. Okay, place here. Okay. And it's lit. Don't really want to do any cooking right now. That's fine. We should be warming up. We are indeed. I can see the icon. And a fellow traveller coming along on his horse, which is getting stuck on a tree. Hello.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. Take
What
a
have you
look.
got for sale, mate? Anything I could do with buy? Not really, no. He's not even got any gold on him either, so it's not worth selling anything. Oh well.
Until next time.
Assuming there will be a next time. Well, Strong's made himself comfortable, hasn't he? Let's wait for an hour and see if Inigo magically catches up. He has not. Pissing hell, mate. Honestly. There he is. He's right. He's all the way over there for some reason still. I don't have the magic ability to summon him either at this point, do I? This is seriously annoying. I hate it when this stuff happens. We're hungry at least. Let's have some cooked beef. Oh, Strug, we're going to have to go back and get him, aren't we? We'll just wait for another hour. No, he hasn't turned up. The air is treacherously cold. But... And you are drained. Okay, yeah, we're just getting a bit tired now, aren't we? Might be time to set up camp. Up here in the mountain pass. Where the scenery is actually quite spectacular. But it's bloody cold. I tell you what, we're going to set up camp. That's what we're going to do. However, we're going to harvest some more wood first. Let's keep the fire going so we don't freeze to death at night. 3 pieces of dead wood, is that it, really? Skills? Oh my god, what? Trailblazer. Oh. There's some weird roundabout system for being able to gain, use perks to gain. Okay, you know what I mean. It's like this is how additional skills seem to work because you can't put them on the main skill screen for some reason. That's weird. Replenish fuel. There we go. Apparently, the fire will warm up to a wider radius the more like firewood you put on it or something. 5 hours, 57 minutes remaining. We kind of do need more than that, actually, don't we? Strahd gonna help us find some extra. Oh, this guy's back again. Roaring campfire. Campfire that burns for 12 hours, emits very strong heat, can be used for cooking. Inspiring. Yeah, do that. Whoa, there we go. That. Now that's a campfire. Alright. So now, I'm going to use my tent. Strahd, you can do whatever it is you do.
Your eyes catch my galley.
When I'm sleeping. Oh good, you decided to sit in the one spot where I could actually put the tent. You little git. Yeah, place here. It's probably not ideal, but it'll do. Yeah, it's a bit close to the fire. For my liking, but alright, whatever. Let's try and sleep for about 8 hours or so. Maybe Inigo will turn up in the midst of all of this waiting, but I bet you probably won't. In which case, in the morning, we're going to be going off to look for him. Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what's happened. Right, let's pack this up. I'm going to leave the fire here for now, because we're going to have to go down the road, come back up, and then 3 hours, 30 minutes remaining. This might still be burning by the time we get back here, so we can use it as a little bit to warm up, and then we can get rid of it before we move on, is what I'm thinking. So have some brook bass for breakfast. Brook bass for breakfast. You say that fast enough. That's going to be quite the tongue twister. Right. The fire leaves you feeling inspired. Fatigue is drained. We're still feeling drained? Are you really? After, I guess I didn't get quite enough sleep. Weird. I feel like we shouldn't be drained after sleeping for 8 hours. But I guess not. Inspired. All skills improve 5% faster for 6 hours. Okay, that's how that works. Alright. Running the downhills today. As we go and find Inigo, that stupid idiot. Why? Just... Oh. Did I, like in the last episode, tell him to wait for some reason? I'm willing to accept that this is somehow my fault, because it often is, but... At the same time, I don't think it is on this occasion. I think it's just Skyrim being Skyrim. Yanking my chain just because it can. Where is Longstride? There we go. It's a nice alternative to sprinting. Works a lot longer than sprinting does too, actually. These days, our magicka total is a lot higher now. And I think this is the way. Bloody hope it is. Not one blundering straight into some sort of terrible try. You know what? I don't think this is it. Is it? Or maybe it is. I genuinely don't know. Orphan Rock discovered. Yeah, we've definitely never been here before. Maybe we can get to where we want to go from here, though. This looks more familiar. Having said that, though... What on earth was that? There was a bang, and I don't think it was my spell. Oh, God. Where on earth are we? North Skybound Watch discovered.
Not now, traveler. Come back when you are ready.
I'm sorry, was this a bad time? Don't know why I picked up the mead there. Bit of a misclick, but I'll keep it.
Not now, traveler. Come back when you are ready.
Whatever you say, you strange old coot. Pot calling the kettle black there a bit, really. Skybound Watch pass. Where the hell would that take us, do you think? South Skybound Watch. Oh, it probably takes down there, wouldn't it? I have to imagine it's probably an underground tunnel that takes you over there. Inigo, on the other hand, he's over there somewhere. There's probably going to be no way to get there, is there? This is going to be another classic example of, God, I wish I still had levitate. Yeah, there's no way over this. Oh my God, Inigo. When I finally find him, I think I'm going to just kill him out of spite. Right, at long last. There you are, you little shit. One moment. Oh, that feels so much better. Fathis puts away his dagger after daydreaming about stabbing Inigo several times.
What is on your mind? I'm thinking, what is Mr. Dragonfly thinking?
Mr. Dragonfly.
Let us go.
After being kept in his glass jar for weeks, and now for an entire night on a frozen hillside, I imagine Mr. Dragonfly is also thinking violent thoughts.
Something on your mind?
Come on, you going to follow me now? What the hell happened, man? Jesus.
If you need anything else, just ask.
I've lost Strahd somewhere along the way, but luckily Strahd is less of a problem because Strahd has the ability to teleport. Ah, there he is. Speak of the devil. Right, Inigo, are you going to please come up here? For fuck's sake. He's not, is he? He refuses to come back up here. Alright, what we need to do then, clearly, is we need to fast travel somewhere. Except we can't, because we've got survival mode on. Alright, there's a way around this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you run into the same problem, enable fast travel 1. Type that in the console, and that will allow you to fast travel while in hardcore mode. Survival mode, whatever it's called in this game. It can be handy for getting out of scrapes like this. It does mean now we've backtracked down to Helgen, but it was the closest place to fast travel to, so what are you going to do? Oh, I know what you mean, Strahd. I know what you mean. Please refrain from killing Inigo in his sleep, even though I know and appreciate the desire to do so. Okay, let's head back up the hill, shall we? What a day.
Brownie chooses. Strahd obeys.
Frowny is an apt description today. Well, dawn has broken, more or less, finally. Well, you want to shut up for 5 seconds, mate. So it's time for us to get moving again. I'm gonna put this out. Destroy. We've added 5 deadwood. Alright. In fact, luckily, as you saw, the fire was still burning by the time we got up here, so I was able to use it as a bit of a pit stop before we head on further. At last, back on track. With our imbecile henchman in tow. Hamar's shame discovered. But probably could have sheltered in there, maybe, but whatever. It's that horse belonging to that hunter. We could buy Fathis a horse. The thought had simply never occurred to me. I've had folks in the comments ask, why don't you get a horse? And it just sort of didn't occur to me because Fathis never used a horse in the entirety of the Morrowind Let's Play, because obviously there are no horses in Morrowind. And I'm kind of okay with not using a horse.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Were you invisible? That was sneaky. Hello there, don't you recognize a fellow guild member, you idiot?
Of course. I've seen you at the Flagon. My mistake. Good luck out there.
Go away. Probably should have killed her for her impudence, regardless of whether or not she's a member of the guild, but perhaps Brynjolf would have gotten a little bit annoyed about that. Or if not Brynjolf, then definitely Mercer. I like that that's an option there. This is pretty cool, isn't it? I don't think this is vanilla. I would have remembered this. Oh, here we go. Slowly starting to head into warmer climates. Back in the rift.
A new contender.
Go!
Dead.
Open now! Strahd want more!
Shark wants more, does he? What have we got here? The air is warm here, hooray. It's like a kind of stable or something. I love these.
The day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow, and it has only just begun.
There are times, Inigo, where I want to just give you a bit of a slap round the face. To get you to snap out of whatever it is you're going through.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bottle of mead with juniper berries mixed in.
Hello to you too. A butterfly in a jar. One you want to add to your collection, Inigo? Telepathically, she says to me, can't wait to kill another Imperial. Are you okay?
What does it look like, fool? Of course I'm not. Gods, I'm going to bleed out here with no one but you for company.
Think I'll just watch you bleed to death if you don't mind with that attitude.
So you're one of those types, are you?
A new day.
I will not die here. Sure willing, I will live and fight to free Skyrim. Taunt me if you wish, but I will not yield to you, the Dominion, or anyone who stands in our way.
Ride! Ride!
Who the devil's this?
Damn imperial spies are everywhere.
You're just Stormcloak lunatics, aren't you? Out of my
Those
way.
imperial dogs. That snake got me while my back was turned.
Don't have much time for Stormcloaks any more than I have time for Imperials, frankly. You coming along? Good, good, good. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Crumbs, hello. Woo. I have a feeling that thing could have done a lot of damage if it had actually managed to hit me. Not the first bear that Fathis has killed, of course. Ooh, 3 venison, not bad. Killed a fair share of bears on Solstheim back in Morrowind. What feels like a lifetime ago, because it was probably several lifetimes ago, actually. Ivarstead, this way. The rift looks a lot more foresty, doesn't it, with the mod setup I've got? I do like it. Here we go again.
One less to worry about.
That did hurt a little bit, actually. More bear claws. Let's carry on. Right, Ivarstead to the left, one assumes, yes. It's quite a picturesque little view, isn't it? With the sun peeking through the leaves. Turning into a lovely day on this side of the mountain. Bear pelt. Huh. Someone's been doing some hunting around here. This would be Ivarstead. South Windcaller Pass discovered. Is that what this place is called? What's that about? Something right next to us, apparently. We stood right on top of it. I don't know what that's about, but okay. Welcome to Ivarstead. Obviously modded Ivarstead. Looks pretty cool though, actually, I gotta say. Yeah, I don't need to be wearing that in the nice warm weather. Ivarstead discovered. I like the little tower with the wooden ramparts and stuff. It's pretty neat. Obviously the town's looking a little more fleshed out. Versus vanilla. They've got a little stable here. Slightly wonky stable. What we got here is this an alchemy shop of some description. Joffrey's Corner. Interesting. Little storage area out the front here. The Villamere Inn. And then there's a notice board, of course. Joffrey's Corner. Let's have a look at that. What's that about? Joffrey offers alchemy services for the people of Ivarstead and travelers visiting. I have a wide selection of potions and excel in potions of healing and restoration. I also offer various herbs and ingredients from the area, such as scaly foliota, canis root, and pondfish with alchemical properties. Should you require a salve or a tonic, Joffrey is your man. Find my shop at the south end of town near the stables. I don't think... Do we... we could sell... We could stand to sell some potions, actually. So maybe that... Yeah, alright, let's pop in. Because I don't need to buy potions particularly, but I do have a whole load of them I still need to get rid of, so... Okay, hello.
Let's hear it. Take a look.
Alright, good old batwing poison. We're not selling that. Alright. These are actually quite good, these aversion to magic ones. 55% weaker to magic for 30 seconds is actually... That's decent. If I can remember to use it occasionally, that's sort of decent. Although, actually, you know what? No, change my mind. I'm getting rid of it. I'll tell you why. Because you have to apply that. I will have to apply that effect with a melee weapon. And if I'm in melee with an enemy, I'm not going to be using magic on him anyway. So actually, bollocks to that. These can go, for sure. All these damage magicka regen jobbies. And I will allow myself to be shortchanged on that last one just to get it out of my inventory. Now then, do you have anything worth buying? Yeah, I suppose I'll take those. And then sell some more of my own stuff to pay for that, I guess. Yeah, I don't need that. Don't need all of these, probably. What do they do again? Resist fire and two-handed weapons do more damage. Yeah. There we go. We'll sell those.
Till next time.
There we go. Made another dent in the potion mountain. Suppose I've probably got a silly amount of gold now, haven't I? Yes, nearly 10 grand. We're filthy stinking rich already. Right, so that's the inn. What else is there around here?
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to Heart of Lorkhan.
Heard that, did you?
Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
There's a cow. Very penned-in cow. A cow with not a lot of freedom right now. A cow that probably needs to be protected from all the wolves and bears, admittedly. Okay. Yeah, they've got a little sort of watchtower thing at this end as well. Watching over this path down this way. Let's head up to the inn. I think we're probably okay for food and whatnot, aren't we? For a bit. Jugged rabbit. I don't even remember making that. Yeah, we've got plenty of two varieties of salmon steak. One with a higher resolution model and texture and one without. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty darn good for food. So I don't... There's not a ton of sense in actually stopping at the inn right now. It's not even time for a rest. Oh, look at this, though. Shroud half barrow discovered. One of these big... what are these, like wirewood trees or something? I don't remember. Well, there's an old spooky barrow here. Not of much interest to us, though, right now, really. Besides, the locals, the natives, might get annoyed if I go plundering their barrow. So, considering it's 11 AM and it's a lovely day, I think we should just head straight up the mountain. We've got all the provisions we need. I've even got firewood if I need it. I like this bridge. This is cool.
Today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day.
Yeah, this bridge is pretty cool, eh? It's sort of, yeah, it's obviously made in that High Hrothgar kind of architectural style. That's really neat. I like it. I have to admit, there's a part of me that is reminded, and I'm sure Fathis is too, of the bridge outside of Arkenthand. All that's missing is a shirtless imperial at the other end summoning a skeleton. Hello. What on earth is this? Kind's fire. You hear faint whispers of an ancient language. Interesting. Air is chilly here. Oh boy, here we go. Etched tablet. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all of Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs, for the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Oh, we have a level up available, I just noticed that. That would be one reason to stay at the inn, but not in the middle of the day. That's a troll! Okay, I've got a way of dealing with you. I'm not sure. It's resist poison and a bunch of unknown effects. Problem is, troll fat's quite heavy, so I don't like picking it up if given the opportunity. Pillar of Stormblast discovered. Is that what this is? Synergy skill point awarded. Heavy armor increased to 16. Do not have the shout fully unlocked. Okay. Alright, interesting. That seems to be some sort of, I don't know, badger burrow or something there, but okay. Fascinating. Continue up the path as Fathis' knees, no doubt, are creaking like crazy right now, going up all these steep hills. He is, after all, an old man. And I don't think he's immortal anymore. Hello.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
What are you doing here?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
I see.
Good day.
What does this one say? Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. Hello. The world below is disappearing into cloud and fog. We're a bit peckish apparently, aren't we? Let's have a bit of pheasant. So we remain well fed. Whoa! Ice wraiths. These are another one of my favorite enemies in the game. Oh, I'm not dead. Okay, I thought I was dead there for a second. My God. Came bloody close, didn't we? Oh, let me watch me drop dead in a second from aggravated damage. No, okay, I'm just fine. Holy moly. That was close. Okay, why did we suddenly stumble? We're doing it again. Don't know why. Not sure what that's about. Cold, chilly, fatigue, leg injury. Ah. Injured for 258 seconds or until fully healed. Chance to stagger when running or trip when sprinting. And I can't fully heal because we're too cold to fully heal. So I guess we're going to have to just hobble the rest of the way up here. Oh, one of Fathis' knees is finally gone. How unfortunate. I could do without that sort of silly screen shake, really, is the main thing. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. So I'm pretty sure Fathis isn't immortal anymore. The way I'm looking at it in my mind is that his previous immortality was not due to anything particularly special about him. It really was a function of the corpus disease. He wasn't immortal just because he was the Nerevarine. He was immortal because he had corpus disease. And obviously took an experimental potion from Dagoth Ur that effectively did not cure his disease, but simply eliminated all of the negative side effects. So that immortality was a function of his former mortal shell. Whereas now, Fathis has been returned to Mundus with a new one, with a new body. So he ages again. He gets diseases again, because one of the other things about having corpus diseases was that it made you immune to all other forms of sickness. So
keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Fathis' newfound mortality is an issue he's going to have to come to terms with at some point, or find a way around.
Yes?
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Only another 3,500 steps to go.
Just an indigo in the background. What are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Kine called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. How much longer is this going to last for? Not much longer. The effect is nearly run out. Apologies if the stupid screen wobble is making anybody watching at home feel a bit dizzy. Right, traditionally one encounters their first frost troll here. Yes, hello.
Open now!
And one rather counterintuitively discovers, nicely done, Strog, that frost trolls are much scarier than dragons. On one's first playthrough of the game. I know that took me by surprise when I first played Skyrim. Not on this occasion, though. Absolutely mullered him. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were manifold. Tremendous view from up here. Is that Skybound Watch down there? I think it is. I think it is, by Jove, and that would be Helgen down there. And that would be Bleak Falls Barrow. As the crow flies, this country's pretty darn small, but one cannot travel as the crow flies. Well, I suppose you can give it a try. You're just not going to survive, are you? We could take a little running jump off the side of the mountain right here. Might make it to Skybound Watch. Not with our legs intact, though. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. They failed because good old Nerevar kicked their asses. I'm still not sure whether that counts as giving myself a pat on the back. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Jurgen the Calm and probably several hundred very, very chilly construction staff. Because it's quite a house. For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim, stripling, then was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. And this is where once he stood. Well, it's impressive, all right. The voices worship, follow the inner path, speak only in true need. Right, you two, you'd better stay out here.
Yes, my friend. Whistle if you need me, okay?
Brownie chooses Strong. Strong will remember that.
Congratulations, legs. You did it. You too, feet. You performed well.
Okay, right. We could. The only shouting allowed in this place is not the sort that Strahd keeps doing. So.
Inigo, wait there. Inigo, do this. Inigo, kill that. Inigo, wait some more. Sometimes I wish I was not so agreeable.
Yeah, I'm exceptionally glad we're leaving you both outside. Well, they know we're here now. I say hello. You would be the Greybeards, I suppose. Who do I speak to? Who's in charge here? Is it you?
So, a dragonborn appears. A this moment in the turning of the age.
Oh, good old Christopher Plummer. R.I.P. I'm answering your summons, if that's what you mean.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Ah, I believe I understand. Do I have a hotkey? I don't remember. Oh yeah, there it is.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Who are you? What is this place exactly?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky, and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
Well, I suppose I'm here to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Okay. So trying to read it upside down.
But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Alright.
Strike the targets as they appear.
I'm sorry, was I jumping the gun there slightly? Never mind what a gun is. It would take too long to explain. Well?
Well done. Again.
So far, so good.
You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Alright then. This is Bori, isn't it? Yeah. outside in the freezing cold is where we're going to perform this, is it? Good. Let's use the other door. Just try and avoid that weird bug that happens when NPCs go through doors and then you have to close it and shut it and open it again. Yeah, it's chilly here. Only chilly? I'm surprised.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thing.
Right, understood.
Approach Master Bori and he will give you wool. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout.
Speak up a bit, Anger.
Ulfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. Rex. Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate.
We're going to have a favourite, aren't we?
Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
I just noticed his robes have been retextured. They look really good now, don't they? Very high res. Huh. Wait for it. I want to go back again. There we go.
Your quick mastery of a new Thuum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
Thank you. What's next?
You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
So, tell me about the Greybeards. Oh, actually, better than that. Who was Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
What is the way of the voice, then?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
But I don't follow your philosophy. Why help me learn the voice?
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals.
Directly from Akatosh, eh? Well, that makes a distressing amount of sense. It's all coming together now, isn't it? Why are the dragons returning then? I assume it must have something to do with me.
No doubt. The appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident.
Not even slightly.
Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Surely there's more you can tell me than just that.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many dragonborn before you.
Yeah, more sense than one in Fathis' case. What does it mean to be dragonborn precisely?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
So there are only 4 of you here.
5. Our leader, Paarthurnax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
And when can I meet your leader, Paarthurnax?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
I see. You were being cryptic on purpose, then.
Wind, guide you.
I thought for a minute there he was going to say, may the wind be at your back. The Nords don't seem to say that anymore these days, do they? That old phrase seems to have gone out of fashion, along with a lot of other things to boot.